Goldylocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. It is so great to be back this week. Apologize, had to wait for just a few moments. When just as the show is starting, my dog starts to growl and bark, and it's like, oh, of course, it's showtime. But you just got to go with the flow. It's like, whatever. Whatever. Okay, hon. Whatever you see, whatever you hear. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in this evening. Wow, Sunday, April 8th. The time is just going by so fast, isn't it? It's just amazing to me. Amazing. But anyway, thank you for joining in and sitting in Sacred Circle. Whether you're watching this show live or you're going to watch it in the archives, it doesn't matter. The energy is still going to be the same. It's still going to be strong and is still going to be very healing for you. All right. So thank you, everyone. And oh, hello, Luis. How are you? Hopefully the rest of your family is watching too, or at least your wife, Tammy. So good evening to you. And let's see. And good evening, Kristen. How are you? Oh, wait a minute. Hi, Sarah. How are you? And yeah, all the finest people are here, huh? Every time I go to click on something, something else jumps. Here you go. Here you go. I keep calling you Kristen. It's probably Christine, isn't it? I'm sorry. I will just, I'm connecting to your energy. And so please don't get offended if I butcher your name. Or, I do not mean to do that at all. It's how many, I have a hard time and always have had a hard time with sometimes with names and with, believe it or not, English words. I know that's terrible, isn't it? Hello, Tammy, you are here. Yay. Oh, hi, Patty. How are you, dear? So nice to see you. So how many of you have had that? It's almost like English wasn't a language you used to speak. Or you just, you have a hard time. Maybe it's just with the words, because there was a time we used to speak telepathically and our language was different. I just remember always growing up in this school, I had a hard time with English and grammar, and it just was so confusing to me. Oh, thanks. It's all good. Yeah, because we are connecting heart to heart, and I hope that you truly feel that and know that. All right. So it's whatever our names are in this life. Just know that it's a way to identify, but we're having a true heart to heart connection. So yeah, you have that problem too, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mumble, Patty. Yeah, right? See, it's kind of like, And then sometimes it becomes so uncomfortable, you just don't want to say anything. You just don't even want to talk, right? So, hey, all right. Well, here in this sacred circle this evening, all you need is the language of love. That's it. So welcome, everyone. I look forward to this show this evening. And I just would like to take care of some business here. Go ahead and give my website out, whitesagewoman.com. From here, you can check out so many things. I have a gift shop up now. I can check out my blog. And the blog also lists the daily shows that's upcoming. The blog is called the Goldylocks Zone because it takes care of the healing from Goldylocks Temple of Healing, and also all of the production news and updates from Goldylocks Productions. So be sure to check out my website. Go through. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know. Private message me. Let me know. And we'll be happy to, I will be happy to get back in touch with you. And absolutely. So, just going to read in these comments. Just surrounded by love. I love you all. It's just so beautiful. And it's been a very, if I seem kind of spacey today, it was in a very, very good place. Earlier, I sat in a 2-hour webinar, opening up more, and just on this golden path and what we need to do. And of course, I'm going to share some of this with you, of course. And so, most definitely, because sharing is caring. No. See, I am in such a goofy state, but it's good. It's really good. We've got to be goofy and childlike from time to time, don't we? We really do. Okay, so I would like to let you know about, before we go on anymore, all right? I always ask people to share, like, and comment. Absolutely, comments are coming in. I love the interaction. You know, it's the healing is through the giving and the receiving, because the giving and the receiving are balanced, all right, in this sacred circle. And you should kind of say that every day. I've added that to my affirmations, as far as my giving and receiving are balanced. Okay. Anyway, if you share tonight only during this live show, and I will know who shared it because I will look at the stats, and not even just a live show. I got to give some people in archives. I will check the stats tomorrow. All right. On Monday, and I will announce a winner. But for everyone that shares this show, you enter to win a free 30-minute phone reading with me. Free 30-minute phone reading. That's an $80 value. You can use it for yourself, or you can give it as a gift. All right. So that's what I'd like for you to do. That's your homework. Well, actually, that's what I need you to do right now, or during the show, and then even after the show. Please share it. And I think the cutoff, I will let you know. I think it'll probably be like tomorrow night. And then what I'll probably, to be in all fairness, let's give people who are watching this in archives a chance as well. Everyone share. I will tally all the shares because it shows who shares. And to enter, just share it. I will get your name from all that information from those that share, put it in a drawing, and one person will win. And I will probably do that drawing on Tuesday then. So thank you. Oh, hello, Julia. Welcome. Yay. Oh, thank you for sharing. Yay. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Yay. And if you want to comment that you shared, that's great. But that's, I'll put this back on there and let that scroll through. There we go. So yeah, just put that up as a little reminder for everyone to share this. And commenting's happening because we like the interaction and just like it, of course. So, oh, thank you, Wendy. Just shared that. Yes. Yay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Just give a few minutes. Oh, I love Mercury retrograde for this time. But my computers aren't really enjoying it, but it was great to do some inner work today. It really, really was. And so but first what I would love to do is to, let me see if it shows two things at the same time. I'll probably take the little scrolling banner off, but this is something new, the scrolling banner on the bottom. So I'm taking advantage of it, having fun with it. All right. So we always like to do the crystal gemstone of the week. Now I've got some great cards, and from now on, I'm going to pull a card from this new deck. It's Crystal Angels to share the crystal gemstone message of the week. but it's from that Hay House sale they had. I got the Crystal Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and it's an absolutely gorgeous deck, and I'm going to share that with you. You will see that, what some of these cards look like, and it's just amazing. Amazing. So, yeah, okay, everyone's sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, Julia, Tammy. And yes. Ooh, the Crystal Angels. Absolutely. Yay! All right. So, the card that was pulled for today is Kyanite. Kyanite. And this angel, with the Kyanite, the message is take time for self-care. And Mercury retrograde is a great time and honors that energy for self-care. All right. Kyanite absolutely does. Taking care, of yourself is essential right now. It really is. And so I'm going to take this down so I can show you the full, see if you can get the full essence of this beautiful card. She's holding, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's the angel holding the Kyanite. So taking time for ourselves and self-care. And that's, this is the deck, because it's so beautiful, that I will do messages with later on too. So we can share some more of this deck with everyone, all right? Yay! Oh, good, you're wearing your Kyanite? And that's Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow, unless it's Brian Rawls. You gotta let me know who it is. Hold on, let me see if it shows me who posted it. No, it doesn't. This is Goldylocks Productions, which Anthony Rodriguez and Reverend Brian Rawls definitely are part of Goldylocks Productions. All right. So now let's get on with the animal of the week. Spirit animal of the week is duck. And the duck, a duck. Caw. Yeah, I knew it was you, Walking Crow. Oh, and I love it. Hello, my people. I love it. Hi, Louis. How are you? Well, if I said that before. All right. So the power spirit animal is duck. And it shows grace in the water. Grace in the water. Water being key here. All right. Water energy. Seeing clearly through emotions, and the spiritual power to see into the future, and the ability to find shelter in the rain. And so it's almost like they're 1-2 with the rain and with the water, of course. But it is very, very beautiful messages from the duck that we all can learn from, and that's their message for us. For this week. And so that's really beautiful. And before I go on, I wanted the other deck I got from Hay House. Yes, quack, quack. Yeah, they're cute. Quack, quack. Exactly. The other deck I got in that sale, and I'm going to sit with this a little bit more. This is a very intense oracle set. I've still got to find my speech. I'm telling you, when you go so high sometimes in a meditation and just and you're there, it's coming back. See, the hard time with words. And how many of you, when you were young, I had a hard time growing up because I was always daydreaming. All right, which is take it off. It's like a meditation. Okay, so I got the Mystical Shaman Oracle Guidebook and the cards, and it comes with a thick guidebook. Look how thick the guidebook is. But it's beautiful, the design. I hope the glare. Yeah, anyway. So the the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck is by Alberto Villoldo, Colette Baron Reed, and Marcela Lobos, who Marcela is a student of Alberto's. And let me tell you, now, if you go into Hay House and you see how expensive this deck is, it's worth it. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because of the packaging. Okay. But first off, this is a huge box with a magnetic side here. So you open it, and then this is the deck, which is in a box itself. And then this has this nice little ribbon pull-outs. I love that. And the book goes on top like this, and then you just close it back up with the magnetic strip. Wow, you can knock somebody out with this. I mean, this is a weapon. No, there's some weight to this. Not that you don't want to harm anyone. Harm none. But this is really impressive. And so when you see the price, please know why it's not just a deck of cards in a little book. It is going to be really worth it. All right. So maybe you can catch it on sale, but it's a really nice deck. All right. So yes. Oh, that's cute. Anthony, Austin loves ducks. Yeah, that's beautiful. We don't really get a lot of ducks right where we are right here, but we do get a lot of geese. Okay, right by the water. All right, so let me put the banner back up here for the sale, reminding everyone to share, and for those who come in late, so that they can see the sale. Can see the sale. Can see the contest that's up. So, all right. Whew. Honestly, I'm going to need to get something to drink. Let me take a sip of water here. And actually, I'm going to stay hydrated. So I want to taste something really beautiful first. This morning, when I go outside several times during the day, in the morning time especially, go out there more, and when the sun is out. And today we had some really nice sun. It was cold still, but to have the sun in the sky makes it so much warmer. And just to sit in that sunlight was just so healing and so much needed. And because we've had days of cloudy weather, cold and snow and rain and clouds. And so it was so nice just to sit out in the sun. And I noticed that the sun is, and I've always, I've noticed that over the years, most definitely the sun has gotten much more intense. But I noticed that even the sunny days we've had in the last week and going out there, but today was different. The sun felt different. It didn't hurt. It just felt like more powerful, more strong. I just really couldn't explain it. So I just took some deep breaths and surrender, not run from it. Took a deep breaths, asking for some clarification on what I was feeling, and closed my eyes, let the sunlight hit my eyelids. And then what I saw was this very beautiful orange. Now, I was telling you, I always see purple. I see purple colors. A lot of purple when I close my eyes and into meditation. And you can do closed eye meditation, open eye meditation, but purple is always one of the very strong colors that I see. So I was seeing orange, and I thought, wow, that's really interesting. That's beautiful. And it was lines that were forming this geometric shape. And I thought, wow, that's very interesting. I knew that it was going to be a geometric shape, but I wasn't connecting it yet, understanding. And so, sun grounding, absolutely. People say, you earth, earthing, the sun grounding, it's connecting with nature. And that is what is very much needed. Is just the reconnecting, that oneness with every living being. And science calls that quantum entanglement. They're validating oneness. We're all entangled together. Hello? Ta-da! Anyway, so it wasn't until I sat in this webinar, this 2-hour, where it was like with an hour meditation. And it was just so profound and I found out that I realized what validated was that Archangel Metatron has that geometric shape. that I was seeing. And he has this orange hue and this orange color to him. So I was just blown away going, oh, that is so cool. It's like Metron was already present already for you know, the webinar, knowing that I was going to sit in this. And so it's most definitely, we always want to continue, let's say, learning. And I most definitely love to listen to other people's shows or webinars and see what's going on. And just, you know, it's important for us all to stay connected and for us to, especially with our soul family, we find our soul families and we just sit in sacred circle with each other and know that it's a safe place and space to share. And that is very important, and that is what is needed, right? Absolutely. So something the last week that I have that came to me, another form of meditation is journaling, because you can hear something. And it was very beautiful because it was, you can't heal what you can't feel. Aha. So for those who have like trying to hide their emotions or their feelings or have become so disconnected, how can you heal it? And I understand that. We've all felt pain. We've been there where you feel the pain is so bad, I'm just going to not feel anymore. I'm just going to unplug from that. And the thing is that you can't heal it when you do that. And it's just going to float around, bounce around. All, you know, all of that unresolved energy is bouncing around inside your body and can cause damage. And the whole time you're sitting there thinking everything's fine. I got this. I got this. You don't have it. And your body finally lets you know, we don't have this. There's something wrong. Yeah. And, or you get a diagnosis, you know, from your doctor or just something's not right anymore. Then your body's letting you know, hey, we do have to deal with this. And that's for everything that we've ever, any kind of pain. You can heal your family and ancestor, I would say karma, because we're really moving away from karma. Understand that karma is 3D. Okay? And a lot of us, we're pulled away from that. We are free from the wheel of karma now. We are. Unless you, if those who are free from the wheel of karma is watching this show, whether it's live or shared, those that aren't working on their spirituality, don't want to advance, want to stay in the 3D, they will stay with karma. But karma is not outside of 3D realm. All right, just know that. So we are leaving that. We've learning our lessons much quicker, and we're balancing. Karma steps in. Karma is really the universal balancer. If you can't balance something out, karma will help you. Trust me. But if we figure it out and realize that being unbalanced is just adding to separation, and we need to fix this and become back to that divine oneness within ourselves, there's nothing for karma to do there. You know, oh, there's nothing to do here. They're taking care of it. Let's move on. So that's why we're free from that. We're constantly are making sure that our scales are balanced, that we are in check, so to speak. All right. And it's happening more and more and faster. And it gets easier the more you do that. The more you do that self-check, that self-awareness, it really does. And I know that Anthony Rodriguez on his show, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time, he always goes, I'm ready. Say, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready. And we like to say them 3 times. Well, here's something else you can say other than, well, let me do one more time. I am ready. Let's add this and let's do this together. I am my higher self. I am my higher self. I am my higher self. Take deep breath in. Release. How does it feel? Does that vibrate in your body? How does that feel within you when you let that energy in and just absorb? That's pretty powerful, isn't it? It's beautiful. You already are right here, right now. I am my higher self. And that helps. And this expansion and this ascension and this walk on the golden path, walk back to the golden age. Peace on earth. Yes, Tammy. Absolutely. I am my higher self. Doesn't that make you feel great? It's just such a wonderful feeling, isn't it? Say it several times a day. Yes, there you go, Tammy. There you go, Louis. Luis, I am my higher self. Yeah, that's right. And then when you do this deep, deep breathing, it just connects us to that divine cosmic life thread. It reminds us of our divinity when we just deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah. Yes, you feel light. Sarah says, I feel light. Absolutely. Yeah, you do feel light, don't you? You feel lighter in your body. In your body. Absolutely. All right, so for those who missed, the affirmation that we said 3 times is, I am my higher self. And we took deep breaths. I am my higher self. I am my higher self. It's just, you just want to stay on that loop sometimes, don't you? It's like, oh my gosh. It's so intoxicating. But if it helps to recenter you and to rebalance you immediately, that's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. So, also too, this is very, very important. As we do more of our work on ourselves and those that don't, I don't want you to feel less or like you're not doing anything, or if you don't understand what I'm saying when I say this next comment. But those of you who does chakra work and you feel your chakras and whether you sense the chakra colors, and we've been taught that the chakras have certain colors. So we associate those energy centers with these colors. But I want you to know that if you're starting to see that the colors change, don't be frightened by that. Because as a lot of us are already in 5D and we're moving on, as the shifts keep happening, we're all shifting. Everyone's shifting. Again, please know that higher is in the sense of it's not so much like a ranking, like someone's better than someone else. It's not. All the vibrations really are one. All right. It's just the steps. It's just okay, we're going into this higher vibration. And when you get into the 6th dimension, all the chakras are unified like this column of light that comes through you. And it's golden, white, that Christ consciousness light. Just, you're like a column of light. The chakras don't have their individual colors anymore. Why? Because yes, they're individual, but they are back into that oneness. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So don't be alarmed if the things that you normally see when you are meditating, journaling, daydreaming, again, you can still see things with your eyes open. So things are shifting and changing. And if you think, oh no, I'm slipping, I'm losing it, I'm not seeing or feeling or sensing like I used to, just, you're not losing it. You're in a new place now. And we have to get used to that new place. Pay attention to, like I said, does it have the color? No, it's just this beautiful, bright, and the light, the golden white Christ consciousness light, does not hurt your eyes. It's not blinding, and it doesn't produce heat. Not like you're, don't burn me. But it's this beautiful, beautiful light. And so it's, yeah. So, all right, let me see. The comments aren't catching up in the studio. Let me go over here to, all right, Julia, when I pray, I ask to be surrounded by the light of the Holy Spirit with Christ consciousness. Absolutely. Yeah. So we've been taught, and Julia, yes, to surround ourselves with this light. Surround ourselves, because it's a protection. You don't need protection when you're in the upper vibrations. You don't need protection in 5D and above, because anything with 3D energy can't get up there. And again, I'm saying up, but cannot get into the upper vibrations. They're not allowed. And it's not a judgment. Their energy is scanned. And no, sorry, you don't have the clearance. You're not doing the work. You don't have the clearance to come up here and wreak havoc. No. Stay in 3D and do your thing. So those who are in the higher vibrations, we all have this same goal. We all have that same goal, to get back to that oneness. So instead of surrounding this light, surrounding us, how about it just coming through us? We are these columns of light. We are these beautiful columns of light. Do you know, in history, they talk about how, like when the Mayan civilization was getting ready to be killed, pretty much, or there was talks about these, when the Spaniards would come in and try to like ravage or take over the Mayan civilization, or either, there was these talks of these huge, tall beings with blonde hair. They were white and yellow. I want you to stop and think about this for a minute, because a lot of times, hi Maureen, how are you, dear? A lot of times we try to explain a spiritual or a very high vibrational, what we're seeing with our third eye. We try to put it into a 3D explanation, and it doesn't work a lot. That's probably why we have a hard time with words. And then in the description, trying to describe these people as tall, white people with golden blonde hair. What if they were light beings? How would you describe a light being if you never saw them? Yes, they may have some kind of human form, but what if they had the golden white light shine through them? And yes, the golden light is going to be right here in the halo section, which, come on. How many artists have tried to even give us this information? Even artists for the church, by painting the halos. Absolutely. So it's beautiful. What if they were seeing really then were these light beings? So it's very interesting the way that our history is being redefined daily, and it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. We really are understanding. We're more open-minded now too. There's I do believe a lot of us questioned things that we were taught anyway, and just to keep the peace, we kept our mouth shut. But we said, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not going to swallow that pill. I'm not going to swallow that as my truth. And you just go on. But now's the time to where everything that we have experienced in our past lives, everything who we are right now, our spiritual platform wasn't built for nothing or wasn't created, and building off of that foundation. And it's absolutely working. It's paying off for us more than we realize. Oh, Maureen, you overslept. Oh, no. Well, it's okay. I'm glad that you got some sleep. I'm glad you overslept so that you can get that healing sleep. And there's a lot of work is going on within our sleeps, too. So if you can remember your dreams, write your dreams down. There is so much going on a daily basis. Like I said, and I see people are they call it the ascension flu. So a lot of people are going through what's called the ascension flu. I feel sick. I feel this. I feel that. And it's really a combination of everything. It's not just one thing. We still do have environmental toxins. There still are new germs that's being introduced into our community and our environment. And so we have all of this, and then, all of the ascension issues. But you know what? It's good. It's good. It's trying to constantly, our bodies, you're feeling our bodies trying to balance out, trying to handle everything. And that's great. Well, we are all being very, very sensitive to how we're feeling now in our bodies. And, as even on social network, you see this more and more people talking about how they feel. Some people may take it as that they're whining or complaining. But, a lot of times, too, they're looking to see if other people are having the same ascension issues. And, you can tell the difference between I want to share how I'm feeling, and then those that do complain. Those that are stuck. All right. But to just the awareness of how we're feeling and how our bodies are feeling. We're all becoming more paying attention to our bodies than ever before. And that's really beautiful. We have to make sure, too, that we're not overdoing it, that we're not overreading, that we're not creating things that aren't there either. Notice subtly, but do not go overactive with it in your mind that you create something wrong when there really isn't anything wrong. Okay. Now, and then saying this because you can feel pain. Healing is painful. Right? How many of you have ever gotten hurt? You know this. If you've gotten even a cut and it heals, the healing process, it goes through, ow, it stings, it hurts, it's itchy, and then right? So think about then, as we're healing, we're going through all of internally. Oh, I feel burning, I feel some pain, or I feel itchy, I feel, so we really are having our DNAs restructured, more crystalline. And that's the key too, is I'm sure many of you are crystal lovers. It's very important for everyone to surround yourself or make sure that you have crystals in your sacred space, in your home, and that you are holding them daily. And, it's okay if you have, your favorites, and then some are just these beautiful, sentient or, guards, and they're fine. You don't have to touch them, but there's those crystals that, hey, I want some attention. Come touch me, come touch me. And so you do that. It's beautiful. They're just, plants are the same way. There's some plants that want more attention than other plants. And crystals, they're living beings. They're living beings. And so the crystals, in the golden age that was here on this earth plane before, it's Lemurian and the Atlanteans, were crystal based. They had a deep connection. Crystals were all around them. The healing pyramids were crystalline, huge crystal structures. All right. And it matched, the high vibrate, it held our crystalline bodies too. The light crystal bodies is just beautiful, beautiful. So these are record keepers. I have my crystal here too. We program them with our intention, with our thoughts. You can communicate with them and program them. This is an ancient journal right here. Ancient journal. You can tell it, how you're feeling. How did your day go? Again, holding it and with the attention, talking with it. You're programming it. Someone else who is sensitive can come up and pick it up, and if they're really sensitive as far as and can read crystals, they'll hear it. They'll hear what you programmed into it. And that's how we left messages for each other and just even for ourselves. We had separate, and I have separate healing crystals, and I have some crystals for readings. All right. So they have specific, I would say, jobs, but they tell you what they want to do when they choose you. Because let's be honest, you go into a crystal shop, they're choosing you because they're the one that's talking the loudest, or the one that you feel that drawn to, that connection of, I cannot leave this store without this particular piece. And so, so they choose you, and they'll let you know. Use me for healing. Use me for readings. All right. And so it's, very, very beautiful. All right. Now, what I want to do, because I'm looking at the time here, is, I am my higher self. Woo! Let's work on that all week, shall we? Let's do that 3 times every day. I'm going to check with y'all next week, see if you did it. Come on now. And not just that, any powerful, anything you put behind I am. And it's, I like lighting candles, and I do my I am intention setting as the flame is hitting the wick. I have a lot of tea lights. I use like a lot of salt lamp tea lights, and then just some candles. They're all unscented. You want to use unscented. If you like, for a scent, I use essential oils and diffusers. I like incense. So here's the thing is you want to be careful not overdo it. So I light incense, and I have a diffuser going. And if you light scented candles, you're really going to confuse someone that comes in and smells all these different layers of smell. And scented candles, unfortunately, they are chemicals. The soy candles are nice, but I just always stick with unscented candles. And please don't use the chemical spray fresheners. All right. You want to freshen the air? I don't care how cold it is. Just open your window, even for a minute or two. Light some incense, have some oils, and let me tell you, it'll be, there you go. That's all that you need. Okay. Or try to find some natural enzyme sprays. A natural enzyme ends in ESE. ESE. ESE is a natural enzyme. So when you look in the ingredients, and you'll know that that's a natural enzyme, and it's healthy for you and your pets. And I could go on and on and on and have a show about just the chemicals and stuff and how, anyway, there's a combination of it. I had one of our our dear Pets, who is still with us. He comes and visits, but he had crossed the Rainbow Bridge years ago, about 12 years ago, I do believe. Rusty was a little Pomeranian, so he was close to the ground. Fluffy Pomeranian. Beautiful, beautiful. He had developed a tumor in his jaw underneath his tooth, you know. And this is when I started to really, I've always been into holistic health for people and for animals, but this is when I really started to pay attention to the care of our pets and what's in their food, and realizing that it was the kibble in his diet that contributed to that. And not only that, but his favorite spot was in the kitchen. And this is the time when oh yeah, you know, you want to find convenient things for cleaning. But I was using these wet type of, try not to use brand names here, but a wet kind of pad that you could wipe your floors with, especially like in the kitchen type of floor. And so I would do that. I was just OCD with my cleaning, and not realizing that one day I read the label and it's like, don't use, may be harmful to small pets and babies, kids on the floor. And I'm like, what? I don't know if they still say that on the packaging, because that was a long time ago, and that was the last time I bought it. And I knew that contributed to the chemicals did not help, because as he licks himself, he's licking the floor, it gets on him. I mean, and it just, energy healing too. Where did this come from? And you have to be honest, because we feel guilty as pet owners that did I mess up? Did I do something wrong? I'm so sorry, buddy. But that's all part of the process. He's not in pain now. We didn't let him be in pain long. So it's, wow, eye-opening. All right. So that I can just go on and talk about that. Health for us and health for our pets. But this is now time that I like to give to you. One more time, share this show. And everyone that shares this show, I'm able to tell who shared it. I will put your name in for a drawing to win a free 30-minute phone reading with myself. It's an $80 value, and you can use it for yourself, or you can use it as a gift for somebody. You just have to let me know when I contact you and let you know that you've won. I'm going to let this run today and tomorrow. You even give people a chance in the archives, all right, to enter into this contest as well. But it will be, so tomorrow night, midnight Eastern time is when it will be cut off. And so Tuesday, I will be checking and writing the list down of those who share. And then Tuesday I will announce the winner. Yay! And so I will have some great contests every week, something different, just as a thank you, and just sharing the love. And want y'all to pay it forward as well. And I know that we're doing this. We're all sharing with each other. And it doesn't have to always be money. It can be our time. It can be, it could just be beautiful gifts for each other. Just feel it. You'll know. All right. Right now, in the comments, whoever would like for me to pull a card for you, say, pull a card, me, or just say me, and I will pull, for those just joining, a card, the Crystal Angels from Doreen Virtue. To me, this is a new deck. I just got this deck about a week and a half ago. So I'm anxious to share this with you. I've been going through and working with this, with these cards, and just feeling the angels and the crystals. Great combination. Two of my favorites. So yes. All right. So let's see. Julia first. Okay. So again, I can't put I have a little bit of, okay, that's fine. If I don't show your, I usually do, hey, pull a card for me. It's, yeah, I'm not seeing it in the studio tonight. So it's all right. I've got it here. Wow. As long as it stops. Scrolling on me so fast. All right. Wendy, Anthony. All right. Here we go. Pull some cards. If it scrolls too fast and if I forget you, just put it again for me. If you don't mind doing that. Just sometimes you might have to repeat. Because as I'm seeing this live, I'm not seeing all the comments. They scroll through it just in a small space. So make sure you keep putting me, okay? There we go. Okay, Tammy. Tammy, this is for you. I'm going to concentrate on Tammy. Tammy, here's a card for you, my dear. Birthday girl, still in your birthday glory, even though I know it was yesterday. Was it today? It's today. Oh my gosh, see, I'm in a time space. Anyway, all right. Beautiful card for beautiful Tammy. And Tammy gets, oh my gosh. Woo, beautiful card. Moldavite. Oh, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel different from others. Tammy, it's okay to feel and be different. It really, really is. And here's your card. Let me get into the, see that Moldavite angel? Or the angel holding the Moldavite? Beautiful. If you're not sure what any of these look like, just Google them. Moldavite. That is a powerful stone there, let me tell you. Put Moldavite and amber together and you might be gone for a couple of days. All right. All right, so let me see. Wendy. All right, Wendy, this is for you. I would like to have a card full. Wendy. Beautiful Wendy. Okay, let's see. Here it is. It's for you. Ooh, Aqua Aura. Oh my gosh. Healthy communication and relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand to be understood. This is very important, especially during this Mercury retrograde. Aqua Aura will help you get through the rest of this Mercury retrograde. You need this card. All right, Aqua Aura. That's the angel message with the Aqua Aura. Beautiful, huh? All right, Wendy. Yeah. Because you can be the most effective communicator. But Mercury retrograde can get us all. All right, so I know Anthony Rodriguez, this is for you because you just scrolled off. So I'm trying to catch everyone here. Anthony Rodriguez, Walking Crow. What is his message this evening? And for this week. What does he have? Oh, the card, Kyanite. The card for this week, Kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. I know you do this more than a lot of people that I know. Every day you're out there, outside, connecting. Self-care, Kyanite. I know that you said you wear a piece, I do believe. But it's also just more than that. It's taking care of yourself by taking those steps in the new directions. Do things because it's for your highest and greatest, not for someone else's highest and greatest. All right? Absolutely. You're welcome. Good. I'm glad your birthday was amazing. Was amazing. Oh, I love you too, Tammy. I do need this one. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, very good, Wendy. Yes. Yeah. All right. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So it just scrolled off. So now this is Anthony and Graphia. This is Sarah's husband, Anthony. So let me pull a card for him. Anthony. Okay. Anthony gets kyanite too. It's a different Anthony, and I was thinking of different Anthony. But Anthony, you're getting kyanite. Kyanite must be what a lot of people need. Wow. Definitely time for self-care. And this is the Mercury retrograde. Supports self-care. Anthony, you're a great provider. Don't forget yourself in that formula. Okay, sweetie? Just saying. Just saying. Parents do that, especially with a small child. You're going to put your spouse and your child before you. And don't do that. And that's for you and Sarah. Okay? All right, now, this one's for Sarah. Sarah and Graphia. Okay, good. I want you to repeat because they're scrolling. It's fast. All right, I'm going to do Sarah. Get Sarah first. Sarah and Graphia. Sarah. Ooh, Azurite. 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 Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences. You are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. I know you've been working on yourself. I know you've been doing this, and this is validation of this. All right. Azurite. Azurite. And it's a beautiful, beautiful card. It's this beautiful bluish purple. Oops. Try not to get a glare on it here. Beautiful bluish purple card. And it's kind of just with a bunch of space. Wow. That's deep healing. All right, Sarah. That feels good. It's like, wow. Getting the contact buzz off crystals. Okay. So, Luis, let me get you, Louis, before you drop off here in the comments because they scroll in and you're next to when it scrolls again. All right, so this is for Louis. So I'm glad you're not working this evening so that you can watch the show, and thank you so much for tuning in because I know you're very busy. Very, very busy. Ooh, you get turquoise. Beautiful. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Do you believe you've always known? They're just getting more sharper, more focused, more clearer for you. And the path is becoming more clearer for you. You know what you've got to do. Yeah. Beautiful turquoise angel and the turquoise gemstone. So that's for you. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Okay. I got Julia and Maureen. All right. Julia, you're next. Julia. Card for you. Julia, you getting ready to leave, huh? You making moving plans? Because you have to. Need to get out of Florida ASAP now. No. End of summer, but don't drag your feet. You just wanted me to give you a little gentle nudge. Julia's right here. Let's feel Julia. Ooh, Julia, soda light. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. You won't do that in the same place. You've got to move. Sodalite will help you make the changes that you need to, taking the step forwards that you need. Sodalite. That's your angelic message. Sodalite. It looks like lapis, but there is differences between sodalite and lapis. So Google sodalite. See what that looks like. Go get a big chunk, Julia. Just get a piece that you can fit in your hand and you hold on to it and just, I need this. Okay? That will help motivate you, shall I say? Oh, good. Yes, after Mercury retrograde. Absolutely. Next week, April 15th. There you go. Yes. So you have a week. Go ahead, find a good piece. You can now, and then we say don't get new things during Mercury retrograde. That's electronics. That's not including spiritual tools. You can still go out and get some crystals. It's actually more powerful this time because it's part of your self-work. It's a spiritual tool, right? So absolutely, it's supported and can be very high energetic for you, Julia. If you don't have a piece of sodalite or you want another piece, most definitely, I'm feeling you can get it in jewelry, but it's going to be powerful for you. If you get it into a gemstone that you can hold in your hand, you can put into a pocket, put into your bra, just, but you need a piece like that, okay, that you can really resonate with. So yeah. Go get a piece of sodalite. Yeah, the way that they're really nudging for you to go get it, I don't feel like you have it. So yeah, you don't have any. All right, so there you go. You're welcome. All right, so they scrolled past. If I missed any, no, Maureen, I think. Maureen, right, I didn't get yours yet. Beautiful Maureen. Let me get your card. I remembered. Maureen. Beautiful Maureen. Ooh, nice. Okay. And I hope I say this right. It's the rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. Oh, poop. You know what? Here, let me... I'm going to make sure that I spell it right for you too. This stone right here, I know what it looks like. Again, it's English, it's words. No. All right, for Maureen, that's your stone, sweetheart. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. And if you look at this beautiful angel, it's so healing. And she is dressed in that golden white light, just bathed in it, and has that stone in her hand. It's like a pink or ruby. It's like a ruby, but it's not. It's got the really pretty colors, and it's of the heart healing. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. That's beautiful. And the thing is that you don't have to know the science to be crystal lovers. I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to know the scientific names, because when you hold them and communicate with them, they can tell you a different story. They can tell you to call them Bob. They can tell you, they don't care what they're referred to as. So you get little nicknames for them if you want to. Just recognize them by their energy. By maybe a song or a sound or a tone. All right. So, yeah, you need to stop doing that. All right, Maureen? Stop kicking yourself. No woulda, shoulda, couldas. I'm right here, right now. Maureen, I am my higher self. Make sure you say, I am my higher self. I am my higher self. Yeah, I know that's funny, Julia, right? Here's my crystal, Bob. Hey, crystals, my little nicknames, however you want to identify with them. But you don't have to try to beat yourself up knowing a scientific name. And the flowers are the same way, right? Have little nicknames for them too, which you call them, and they like that. You don't have to call the scientific name. And it's really about the tone. This is why they like music so much, because we all have our own tone, our own pitch, our own note, and the divine universal song. We really do. All right. Being right here, right now, in the present. And as Anthony Rodriguez Walking Crow says, rooted and fruited. I love that. Rooted and fruited. So, all right. I hope I've got everyone. I'm just making sure that I've got everyone's who wanted a card pulled. I do believe that. And make sure one more time, those that would like to be included in the contest, one more time, share this. You can share it now, share it later. Just by tomorrow night, midnight, make sure you get you share this to enter to win a free 30-minute phone reading with myself. And so thank you, everyone. This has been another great show. It goes by so fast. And I just am so grateful to sit in Sacred Circle with each and every one of you, and to, again, give and receive this beautiful healing that has taken place. I am grateful. I am honored. And tune in for next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And until then, have a wonderful week ahead. Remember your I ams. And may the obstacles to your flight be few, and the blessings along your journey be many. Namaste.